Hello students, I am Dr. Tanmoy Vishwas. I welcome you all in the channel Chemistry, the Mystery of Molecules. I hope you all are fine. So today we are going to discuss a multiple choice question present in front of you. So this such kind of MCQ would be useful for the exams like DSMS, DSc, MSc, or you can consider that any chemistry related university or college exams. Fine. And now additionally some competitive exams like CSIR, NET, GATE, IIT JAM, etc. exams also such kind of question could be helpful. Okay, so as usual, I first request you please pause the video, read the question carefully, try by yourself. 4 options are given in front of you and one of them is the right answer. Okay, so I request you student, please try by yourself because self-evaluation is essential for improvement, and whatever your answer, write in the comment box. Don't hesitate whether it will be right or wrong. Okay, so now I believe you have tried by yourself. So it's my time to give you the answer. So initially I shall give you a mechanistic description of this problem, and at the end I shall explain how to solve this question in less than 30 seconds. Okay. So let's start. So question is, which is the correct structure of the product? Now if you read the problem carefully, see this is actually a sulfonate azide. Sorry, azide, not diazo derivative of sulfonate. This is RT. Okay. So it react in presence of that, it is given that SnCl2 is 0.1 equivalent. So what is the meaning of this? This is used as catalytic. So it is a catalytic. Why this is, don't get confused, because SnCl2 there, aldehyde there. Okay, there will be reduction, Clemenson. No, not like that. Acid is not given. Okay, and room temperature TCM, so very inert condition. Something else will happen. Now, and another clue is given you, that elimination of nitrogen gas. Okay, this is a very good point. Always read whatever the clue has given to make your life easier. Now, so what happens? In order to understand the story, you need to understand this reagent. This is actually, as I told, diazo compound, means you can write this reagent in this way also. And by the way, students, I am going to write this part, toluene, as a AR. Okay, it will make life simpler. This is Ar, SO, so this part is Ar, SO, this is N2. See, nitrogen means, N2 means, there may be considered that N2, this possible. So how nitrogen can form bond with carbon is a double bond? How? Because it is, means this is not possible because nitrogen cannot exceed its valency from 3 to 5. So what you can expect, that this is actually overall written, but, or you can consider that this is, if you write, means this thing, one hydrogen, this part. So there is one minus, there is one plus, there is charge separation. Okay, this is a derivative like diazo derivative. What do I mean? So if you look at diazomethane, by the way, I have already uploaded dedicated lecture on diazomethane, please visit. Diazomethane is this. So it is written in CH2 N. This is the most contributing canonical structure. It could have another like this, it can go this, so you can consider this N. I'm not going other thing. Okay, let me give you another thing, another canonical form possible. So CH2 N, sorry, again this is minus, this is plus. So this is plus, this is minus. So actually in this canonical form 8 electrons are filled, so overall it will be the main contributing factor, and that's why diazomethane act as a mild nucleophile. Okay, mild nucleophile. Okay, but this is not contributing because in this structure it is 6 electron species. So that canonical form will contribute maximum, in which that canonical form will contribute the maximum, which is maximum stabilized. So this is maximum stabilized. Fine. So from this study, what you understood, that it will remain as, you can consider this minus, and this minus charge has some unique stability. What do I mean by the statement? It has unique stability. See, this is adjacent to a carbonyl type group. What do I mean? Because previously I have discussed in a Roskamp reaction, student please visit, or you can consider this is actually this. Okay, so what it will result? It will result actually 2 lectures, Buchner, Cartier's Sossel-Slotterberg reaction and Roskamp reaction. So please visit if you think you want to learn more. So this N triple bond N plus. This is the canonical form. So what is the advantage of this canonical form? The advantage is that this negative charge is delocalized. So if something delocalized, initially it means that this is stabilized. Okay. So another thing. See, this is a big molecule. Actually what happens, this is actually a yellow solid compound. So you can consider diazo derivative in solid state. Why this is wow thing? Wow, diazo derivative solid state. Why? Because diazomethane is actually a gaseous and it comes in ether solution. So it is very difficult to handle. And another thing, after reaction this produces, because diazomethane generally produce majority of reactions of diazomethane is involved with nitrogen elimination, and in this case you can see nitrogen also released. Now that's why when the compound is gaseous and produces a gas after reaction, this is dangerous. Okay, it means explosive. So from that hazard about the explosion point of view, this is safe because reactivity less, solid stabilized. So solid state diazo derivative, in this way you can prepare. Now that's we understood that. So what purpose it will serve here? It will serve here as a nucleophile. What do I mean by the statement? This is the methyl, this is N2 plus, this is the minus. Fine. And in this case, whom it will react? So this is, you can consider nucleophile. So we need an electrophilic reagent. See, this is a catalyst amount. This is RCHO. This can act as electrophile, obviously. So this is hydrogen R. Now question, see, this is room temperature. No, now an interesting point. Look at very carefully, try to understand. This is a nucleophilic center, this is bulky, attached to two bigger groups, and this group is pretty bigger. Okay. Now another thing, this is aldehyde I expect, but addition will take some, it becomes something difficult. So how can I? We can change this. We can change this. And second thing, the negative charge density is also an important factor, but in this case negative charge density is slightly low because it is delocalized over these two S double bond O group. Fine. Now what is option left? So in this case we can't activate it that much extent, whereas we can activate this. How? By introduction of a Lewis acid. You may consider SN2 plus the TN2. So in this way the carbonyl could be activated further. Okay, because after this coordination oxygen will have some electron density, or you can say formal positive charge on oxygen. That's why this carbon became more electrophilic. Since it became more activated, then it can attack very easily. And another thing, this phenomenon is governed by a concept named Barghi-Dunich trajectory. Means addition of nucleophilic reagent on carbonyl group. Okay, so in this case aldehyde provide better preference because in this case this is hydrogen, smaller in size and no plus R effect, no plus I effect or plus R effect. Fine. So that's why this is important. By the way, if you feel any difficulty about this Barghi-Dunich trajectory, I request student, if you feel any difficulty understanding this concept, please visit. I have made a dedicated lecture on this one. Fine. I'll not go in details there. So what it does, in this case, this nucleophile will attack. So it will open. So it will result in AR, this AR, S double bond O. This is the nitrogen, means this having plus charge, and it is attached to CO minus. Okay, there is a Lewis acid. Fine. So this is R and this is H. Now question, what will happen in the next step? Look at, see, this is the O minus, just in order to remove your confusion. So this is hydrogen. So it can directly attack and it can leave, but in this case it will result in epoxide, means 3-member ring. That's not also stable because it's strain molecule. So it can do what it can do. It can push here and this hydride can attack and it can leave. So what is the product? Write everything as it is. AR, S double bond O. This is the carbon. This is the O. This is the R. I request student write everything as it is. Okay. This, and plus nitrogen gas. And remember, elimination of nitrogen from the reaction medium as a gaseous form, it produces lots of energy because stable molecule is produced. Second, it's a gas, so it comes out from the reaction medium. So this is one of the driving force for this reaction. Fine. It's a very important criteria. Now what we got actually? We got from R C double bond O this. So if I write it little better way, so this is AR, S double bond O, this R. Okay, so from what we have started from aldehyde. What we end up? We have end up in a ketone derivative. And you can also consider this is active methylene derivative also, because if this hydrogen, if you abstract, the corresponding carbon is stabilized either by conjugation with this carbonyl group or 2s double bond O. Okay, it's a significant acidity. So this is the result. So what is the answer of this problem? Answer of this problem is this one. Okay, fine. Now within 30 seconds, how can you solve this problem? First of all, you need to know something about diazoalkane, and by the way, I have already discussed this Buchner-Cartier-Sloterdijk reaction and its extension, that is Doskamp reaction. Please visit if you want to learn more. So, in this way, you can enrich your knowledge. Fine. So, if this molecule is given, this is a diazo compound, and you need to understand instantly diazo means this. Your mind it should come. If you have this is given pointer equivalent means Lewis acid, no problem. Aldehyde is given DCM-RT, means aldehyde will be activated this, it will attack to the aldehyde, and ultimately it will result in this. You should write, I request you student that you should write this structure in your copy in the exam hall. Okay. Then think what possible. Nitrogen is eliminated, I have given in the question. That's a clue. So nitrogen will go. How nitrogen can? Either this oxygen can attack here, result an epoxide group, an epoxide ring. Another thing, it can push, and R and hydrogen can migrate. And hydrogen have the best migratory aptitude. Sorry for this interruption. Sorry for this power cut. So hydrogen have this migratory aptitude better always. In some, apart from the exception, always hydrogen prefer to migrate over other alkyl or allyl group. So it will come. And another thing, a simple question. In the option, did I mention any epoxide? So no problem, epoxide can't open. So it will push, it will go, and ultimately RCO, one another carbon S. RCO, one another saturated carbon. This is the answer. Less than 30 seconds you can end up. If you have enough knowledge about the chemical reactivity, point number one, and second thing, your mind is cool and you are confident. And remember, confidence would be gathered by hard work on a regular fashion. Okay. Now, fine, we understood. Now, some additional info I want to give you. So, as I told, what we get from aldehyde, we got a ketone, but this is a sulfur attached. So, can we get from here this thing directly? RCOCH3. So actually this is a CH2 attached with sulfur. Can we break this thing selectively? Obviously we can. How? By using a reagent that is ranitidine. Okay, why? Because we know ranitidine can selectively break carbon sulfur bonds where other bonds are present. So that is the uniqueness of ranitidine. And by the way, I have already discussed a dedicated lecture on ranitidine. Please visit if you think you want to learn that thing properly. So in this way. So if I say that aldehyde to ketone via sulfur reagent, so this will be a method. And additionally, you can say that, sir, aldehyde to ketone conversion you have already taught in a previous video using diazomethane. Why should we use this method? Why should we prefer this method over diazomethane? See, first of all, diazomethane is an explosive molecule, difficult to handle, lots of risks are there. But this method is not that much risky. This reagent is safe, easy to handle, condition also mild. So in this way, you can end up this thing with a safe route. And remember, life is most precious thing. Okay, so we always keep all the factors in mind. I know there is risk. So there is a dialogue means risk hai to isk hai. Means when there is a risk, there is some adventure like that. So I agree, risk, but we should not destroy our life, our colleagues' life, or our laboratory environment. So those things we need to be careful. So that's why such kind of methods are better from its mildness. Okay. So now this is the end of this discussion. I believe you have learned a lot. If you really have learned a lot, then please write your opinion in the comment box. and most importantly subscribe my channel Chemistry the Mystery of Molecule. Please press the bell icon to get the notification of every single video I upload, and pass this video over your friends so that they can also enjoy the benefit. Now the most important request for you, if you really capable, please support my channel through Patreon, because without your support it's become difficult for me to upload such kind of video on a regular basis. So thank you again, stay happy, stay blessed, see you in my next video.